G'day folks, how you going? It's Tony Peacock here, and in this video I wanted to do a review, an honest review, a real review of the 4% group. Now, how this all actually came about is a friend of mine, Justin. He's been posting all of these pictures of health and stuff, and the other day, last week, he was talking about how he's just bought a Porsche Boxster. And, you know, just ordered it online. I was like, whoa. And he mentioned something about 4%er. And I thought, what's that? And I actually wrote to him and I said, you know, what's a 4%er? So he sent me a link. And of course, I didn't know anything about it. So he sent me this link and I watched this video and it really impressed me. I mean, the guy, his name is Vick Strizheus, I think it's pronounced. He spoke really clearly. He was very excited, and everything that he talked about actually made a lot of sense. So I paid $49 and I signed up. And then there was this opportunity to get access to this other information, which is called the 100K program. And obviously a lot of other information and funnels and various things. Now, I don't want to complicate things or confuse you because I'm kind of all new to this myself. But, you know, I've been having a go at the internet since, I think it was like 2010. I listened to a super affiliate by the name of James Schramko. And he said, you know, think of the internet like real estate. And if you could just own a piece of that real estate, you can do really well. And that thought always stuck in my head. Now, I paid back in 2010, $4,000 for a course from James, and it was just completely over the top. I didn't really understand it at all, you know. And I've been spending money, buying shiny objects, $7, $30, $27, $64, $97, $497, $997. Oh my God. And of course, a few times my wife has asked me about money, and of course I get a little defensive because I want to be right about all the purchases that I've made. But you know, that's kind of how it works on the internet, is you kind of go through this apprenticeship, I suppose you could say. You know, like, it's like you have to go through that. You kind of have to go through the wasting the money to kind of understand now it's time to get serious. The other thing is that often I wouldn't follow the instructions. You know, like someone may have laid out a certain procedure and I would do something different, or, you know, I wouldn't even read all of the information because now I'd be buying the next thing. So I never really fully studied the course and implemented everything. So, you know, I've gotten a bit older, I've gotten a bit smarter, I've gotten a bit wiser. And what I actually do for a living is like video SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. So I have a group on Facebook called the Video Marketing Group, and you know, there's about 5,000 or 6,000 members, and I have 1.5, maybe close to 1.6 million blogs, and I use these blogs to provide services basically to help people get their videos moving up in YouTube and Google, and their websites moving up in Google, and help them, you know, get ranking in the Google map and this type of thing. But you know, there was an area of my business that's been missing, and that's that, like, you know, email marketing, creating funnels, building a list, understanding conversions, tracking conversions. I mean, I didn't really understand any of that stuff. I understand how to do videos. I understand how to optimize videos, how to rank them and get them found and this type of stuff. But you know, I wanted to scale my business and actually make more money. So that's why I was very interested in the 4% group, because basically that's what it's all about. It's about learning how to operate on the internet, and also basically the picks and shovels, as Vic would say, like the tools, like here's the tools that you need and this is what you need to do. Now, he does this training, which I've just started watching, which is called the 100K program, where he actually creates a pen name called David Jones. So it's not really him, and he pretends like he doesn't really know anything and that he's just starting out. So he's not using his influence, he's not using his name, and basically he takes you through this program over the shoulder for 90 days, and everything's done on video. There's no editing. It's like real, it's live, it's in the trenches, and he makes 100K. Now, of course, I haven't watched all of it because I'm still going through it. But there's not many marketers or teachers out there or so-called gurus who will actually prove it to you, like live, and put their kind of like their balls on the line. Like he made this statement, this is what I'm going to do over the next 90 days. He didn't say, well, I'm going to try and do it. He says, this is what I'm going to do. So that really impressed me. That's why I signed up for what's called the Lifetime Pro, because I didn't want monthly payments and that type of thing. And I'm really serious about this, you know, like I really want to make some money. So anyway, so I signed up, and I started going through the steps. Okay, so now I'm just going to share my screen, sorry, so I can show you what I mean by that. Okie dokie, I'm just going to minimize this. So I got access to this section, the 7 steps to results guide. So there's an introductory video. So he explains pretty much, you know, why he created the 4% group sort of thing. And here's all this information, like, you know, basically strategy for winning, how to set up your payment accounts, how to set up your funnels, activating multiple streams of income, you know, being part of the Facebook group, getting connected, like actually doing a little bit of promotion. And here's where I'm up to. I'm up to step 7, where I go through what's called Operation 100K training. Okay, now what I like about this website is if you try and go off and watch something else, you get a warning message. In other words, the system won't even let you get sidetracked. You literally have to go through this training. And that's what's really important, is that, you know, he's actually laid out the exact steps on how to make money. So he wants to make sure that you're following the exact steps. Now, of course, if you don't follow the steps, well, then you're not going to make money. But if you follow the steps, then there's a really good chance that you will make money. Now, of course, he can't guarantee that you're going to make money because, you know, no one can, because it all really comes down to you at the end of the day and what you're willing to be responsible for. But, you know, and obviously he has to make disclaimers, like this is not a get-rich thing. We're not promising that we're going to make you money, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not promising you either. But I'm just going to show you my proof and how it's worked for me. So basically, I went through all of this. I set everything up, okay? And I did a little bit of promotion on my Facebook. And I did a little bit of promotion in my group, like I did exactly what the instructions said to do, okay? Now, check this out. The very next day I signed up, someone signed up, and I made $21.88. I thought this was exciting. 2 days later, I had 2 more people actually sign up and both become a lifetime, so I made $500. 2 days later, someone else became a lifetime. So I paid just over $500 to be a lifetime myself. So within less than a week, I've made my money back and made a $200 profit. Now, how many businesses do you know where you bought the training or you bought something online, and not only did you make your money back, but you made a profit in less than a week, in less than 7 days. I mean, that's pretty incredible. So needless to say, I'm excited, right? Now here's another thing that's exciting. I wrote up a little, this is the group that you get to join once you become a member. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few people. I mean, this is a pretty serious group. So I wrote a success story, and I'll just read it to you. A few days ago, I joined the 4% group as a lifetime pro. I've never really made any serious money online. I've spent thousands of dollars buying different shiny objects. I felt overwhelmed. I felt confused. I often felt like I was stupid. If my wife asked me about money, I would get all defensive. Well, anyway, I decided to give this a shot. I was completely sold and had the money to buy. Of course, the little voices of failure were there too, but I just decided that I wanted to be in the 4%. Now, I deserve to succeed. I went through the 7 steps training. I did exactly what Vick said to do. I took a few times to stop and listening again, but I did it. Sorry, it took a few times stopping and listening again, but I did it. I've not bought any traffic, just posted in my own group and timeline, just like Vick said to do. So far, I've made 3 sales, 2 of which are lifetimes. So basically, I've made my investment in 3 days, just like Vick said I would. Thank you. P.S. Thanks to Justin, my sponsor, right? Okay, so when I first posted this, I'd only made 2 sales. So here was the proof. And of course, I edited this to say 3 sales. But look at this. Look at this. I posted in this group, and this was 23 hours ago. So less than 24 hours ago, I posted this, and 160 people have liked my post and have all congratulated me. Like, well done, congratulations, huge congrats. That's wonderful, that rocks, very inspiring. I mean, look at all these beautiful comments. Look at all this encouragement that you get when you become part of the 4% group. I mean, and here's me giving the update about the fact that I made 3 sales. Now get this, Vick Strizheus, the actual founder, a multi-millionaire, took the time to come in to the group and actually congratulate me. Now, I mean, most of these guys is too sitting in their, glory. They're too proud. They're too important to give you an acknowledgement. But here's Vick. He's come in and he says, well done. Now, that gives you a good indication of what type of leader we have running this company. Now, I will stress this is not MLM. This is not network marketing. This is what's called a 7-figure earner. Maybe he's an 8-figure internet marketer. He's been doing it since, I think, 2005. So he's, this is not some guy just theory. He's not some guy that just sits in some ivory tower and he's never actually done it. And he's, now he's writing a book about it. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done it, lost it, made it back, lost it all again, made it all back. He's made a few mistakes, but here he is, and he's really seriously helping people, And anyway, so I don't want to sort of go on about it too much, but like, you get a lot of support when you join the 4% group. Okay. Now, I just thought I'd play this video here just to give you a little bit more of an idea.
I wanted to focus on something different. I wanted to focus on how can I help other people get what they want instead of getting what I want.
Well, one, having a phenomenal leader, somebody who is caring, compassionate, really knowledgeable.
I believe that he really cares and he really wants everybody in the 4% group to succeed.
And he has provided us a lot of training and information where we have been able to succeed.
He gives us all the information that we need to be able to run our own business, to become independent.
He wants us to eventually leave the crew, fly away, and actually create our own, possibly create our own 4%. So that's really exciting. He really wants us to be independent marketers where we can go out there and create our own destiny.
I knew that he was looking for people that were committed and dedicated and really wanted to accomplish, their goals and stuff. And I knew that he would be a good mentor.
This is one area that I've actually been fascinated for about 20 years, but I never really took action. So at this point, when I saw Vick, I thought to myself, it's time. And I made that decision, and here I am.
If you're watching this right now, that tells me, you're still searching. Maybe you're part of a network marketing company. Maybe you sell affiliate products. But I know you're probably still searching. Maybe you're frustrated. Maybe you're just completely overwhelmed with all the information that's out there.
The 4% vision and Vick's vision, it sold us immediately, and we knew this was the one place we could bring people in where they would truly succeed.
You get ready to go to bed at night at 11 o'clock, and all of a sudden you go bing, 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 you look at your phone and Vick's there. Say, hey guys, I got a message. That kind of thing.
It is really a safe environment, an environment where they can learn step by step until they build up their confidence, their own skills, and ultimately their multiple streams of income.
You've actually got to take action to succeed in anything that you do in life.
4% is because it's the 4%, because it's the notch above. I'm not the regular person. I want greatness, really, in anything that I do. There is the great ones. There's the 4 people out of the 100. Well, I want to be in that 4% group.
Give the 4% group a chance. I promise you, it's going to strip away all the fat of what you maybe experienced over the years, you overwhelmed. It's going to point you in the right direction. And as I said in the beginning, we're really all about one thing. We're about results. And I know the 4% can change your life just the way it's changed mine.
Don't wait. Make the decision and do it now.
Oh, that video just gives me goosebumps. Yeah. Anyway, I'll stop sharing that and I'll come back to my screen here. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. As you can see, this is a real honest review of the 4% group. I've shown you a little bit of the back office. I've told you a little bit about my background. I've shown you proof of my earnings on ClickBank. Now, maybe you won't have the same results. I don't know. I mean, I'm quite serious about it. So that's why I came in as a lifetime. And, and I'm doing exactly what Vick says to do. That's a really important thing that I've learned. Instead of me trying to make it better or change something, I'm just listening to what he's saying and I'm doing what he says to do. Because he's the guy that's got the proof. He's the guy with the runs on the board. He knows how to make money. And I want some of that, Yeah, I want some money. I want to be rich, actually. I've struggled for a long time. Now it's time to make some money, like I'm almost 50. So I want to spend, my next 50 years having a nice life. Maybe you feel the same way. Anyway, come on into the 4% group. Obviously, you don't have to come in with me. You could find another, somebody else that you feel more comfortable with. But, if you feel me, if you kind of, understand where I'm coming from, if you like this video, well then, click on the link below and that will take you to where you can actually sign up for a free account in the 4% group. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Give it a like, give it a share, subscribe to my channel so you can get more videos, and have a great day.